It's not funny. It should not be promoted, and you should not be exploiting your animal in this way so that way you can get views and attention, because you're going to get hurt. Hey guys. You know what, bitch? No. I was gonna be in like a super cheery attitude for my first real video back in a long ass time, but you know what, bitches? You guys come to see me rant, and I guess I wanted to start a video back talking about things you shouldn't do as an influencer equestrian on TikTok. Why the fuck is it always TikTok, dude? It's always TikTok. TikTok is filled with so much crap. This video has been all over the place. When I tell you guys that I've seen this video a million times, this is gonna be 1,000,001, okay?
I am dead inside.
No. I don't necessarily want to give her entirely the benefit of the doubt, because everybody has their own mind, everybody comes to their own conclusions on what's right and wrong, and there's no way you can possibly get to a certain point in your life without understanding in our society what's right and wrong treatment for animals. This video has been blowing up though. I'm sure everybody's fucking seen it. It's all over the place. Everybody's freaking out about it. I really don't have as much of a problem with this video as I do her other videos and her justification for this video, but let's talk about it. If you clicked on this video and you're not an equestrian, I first off need to talk about the dangers of putting your horse in water. This is not a video on, oh my god, it's so fucking dangerous to put a horse in water, because it's really not. My horse, as you guys know, loves swimming in water. Honest to God, he loves it. I can't even keep him out of water, and there was this time when I took him in a pond and he laid down and ruined all my tack. What a great day. Horses, generally speaking, like water. At least a lot of horses do, and I don't have a problem with people swimming with horses. But when it comes to swimming with horses, especially in deep water, which is what we're talking about in this video, because these horses literally went completely underwater, there's a lot of steps and precautions that you have to take as an equestrian to ensure the safety of you and your animal. It is not uncommon for people to die, experienced people to die riding their horses in water that is deep enough where the horse is actually swimming. There's tons of precautions you have to take. This includes the type of tack you're using, which it's preferred that anytime you take your horse in water that they're actually swimming in, you're tackless. Now, do I think that swimming with a horse is abusive? Obviously not. I think it's totally fine. I think as long as you're following the right steps, because it is easy for horses to drown in water. They have to keep themselves moving. They can easily get stuck. There can be dangerous things in the water, rocks and shit that horses can cut themselves on or break their legs. I mean, anybody who goes and swims in fresh water knows the dangers themselves. This is almost like horse diving. And that's where I have a problem. You know, everybody remembers horse diving, right? It was a big thing in the 1900s. Tons of people died. Even some of the riders who were riding these horses for these diving events passed away. There's a ton of studies that back the animal cruelty behind this. It was eventually shut down in the 70s because animal activists were so adamant about the cruelty to these animals that this was causing. It was just a really fucked up industry, and that's kind of what this reminds me of, but at a way less level, because obviously they're only a few feet off the water. What I find to be super fucked up about this video is you can tell that these horses don't want to do it because they're very hesitant, and also they're whipping. You know, you can see her whipping her horse in the background, which is like really fucked up. That's a really shitty thing to do, dude. Why would you force your horse to do something that they don't want to do, which all too often equestrians do on a smaller scale. You know, you see people forcing horses to go over jumps. You see people forcing horses to barrel race and run faster. All of that is the equivalent of this, and people are freaking out over this. You should equally be freaking out about all of this other stuff as well. But going back to horse diving, it's incredibly dangerous just because of the impact that it has on the horse when the horse's entire body is submerged in water and the amount of stress it causes the animal. You can even see it in this horse's face when he emerges from the water is a lot. And that in and of itself is why I don't like this video and why I do have a problem with it, is just based on the amount of stress that these animals are under being fully submerged underwater, which is not a natural thing for horses to experience. I know that these people would argue that they take their horses there all the time and that they know what's in the water, whatever, but you really don't. There's so much that can go wrong when you jump your horse into that deep of water, especially when it's just some shitty runoff section. So honestly, when it comes down to this girl on TikTok, my biggest thing that I have a problem with is that she's uploading these types of videos for views and attention. It's very obvious that she's doing that, and that's why a lot of equestrians upload videos where they're putting their horse in bad situations or their horses are acting out or something, because it gets them a lot of views and attention. Now, I know we've already talked about all the stress and trauma and animal cruelty behind this video, but I think the real thing that solidified me making this video for you guys to draw attention to why this is not okay is this video.
No, God!
I don't know, guys. Why? Just why would you post this? This, to me, solidifies that you are putting your horses in dangerous situations. I would not honestly have had as much of a problem with this video, even though it's fucked up and it's really stupid. But this video really gets to me because it just shows how reckless these people are. There's no way I would force my horse to go down a hill like this, especially when I'm riding him, just at the risk that he could break his leg, he could fall forward and fall over on me and crush me to death. There's so many things that could go wrong in this video, specifically to the horse and also the rider. And it's like these people are just trying to be reckless for attention, and that's the problem I have, because you're putting your horse's health and safety and your own health and safety last. And this type of shit needs to be called out, because I'm not on board with this whole trend of people being like, oh my God, look at that horse, wow, it's so funny. This needs to be called out so that way people know this is not okay. It's not funny. It should not be promoted, and you should not be exploiting your animal in this way so that way you can get views and attention, because you're going to get hurt. And your horse is going to get hurt. It's inevitable. It will happen. Quite frankly, I'm super concerned for all of the people who post stuff like this, because I get it, right? Like, they're just trying to make a name for themselves. They're just trying to get attention and get their name out there and maybe have a social media career, which, I mean, to be honest, guys, it's not that great. It's not the best fucking thing in the world to have a social media platform. Everybody thinks it is, and it's like not. It's just like a really normal thing. There's nothing special about it. And it's definitely not worth risking your horse's safety and your safety. Okay. So guys, I know this video was short, sweet, and simple, but I just wanted to come on and give my 2 cents on this girl. Again, don't give her any hate or anything. I'm just using her as an example because a lot of people do this, and she's not the only one who does this. If you would like to send me any video submissions or things to react to, you can send them to raleighreacts@gmail.com, right up there on the screen and in the description down below. Otherwise, this is my newest design. This is my Animal Activist hoodie collection. Thank you so much for everyone who picked those up. They are still out and available right now, as well as so many others on Shop Raleigh and links, so make sure to go check that out because we do monthly giveaways. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.